Hey guys, it's Kimberly Crawford, and I hope that you had a great Friday or still having a great Friday. So I want to just touch base with you guys and see what was going on. Today, I was out and about with my mom, took her out to eat, and we went to the mall and just really had a nice time. I call her my twin because everybody says we look literally just alike. I'll post a picture of, or you can come check out my Facebook page and you can see her. We do look a lot alike. But anyway, we had such a nice time. Like, we had a really nice mom and daughter time. We went to Red Lobster. She wanted to go look at some purses because she admired one of the purses I had just bought, and wound up, getting her some nice makeup. So we really had a good time. But at the end of the day, the biggest thing was being able to have that freedom. My parents been retired for a while now. They've been retired. They retired in their 40s. But being able to spend like pretty much the entire day with my mom and not worry about a schedule, guys, that was just like such a blessing. And I really had a nice time. The biggest thing, and she kept asking, she was like, well, I know you got to get back to your work. And I was like, Mom, my business is working right now while I'm out, and the reason being is because I've built up the following. I'm doing the traffic, right? So, this whole 4-hour work week where you can kind of plug in and, get systems working for you guys and going about your day, guys, is really true. And the way that you accomplish that is with traffic, is with having constant traffic, or I call it CLF, right? Constant lead flow. People constantly coming into your funnel. Last night I was sleeping, and with one of my programs, when you get someone who comes onto your team, the owner of the company actually calls you. So my phone went off like 3 times. It's a number from New York, and it comes in, it rings. So this is a number. You can see it's a 917. You can see, I don't know. But it's a New York number, so the phone rings. That's one notification, and then I get a text message. So last night my phone is like going off. Someone is joining my team, and I guess my point is that once you build up that lead flow, right? You have constant leads coming into your funnel, guys. Sales are gonna happen. And I explained to my mom, I'm like, no, Mom, my business right now is really working itself. I've set it up that way. So I have leads coming in and people can go ahead and get signed up. I have a system in place. So when I talk about traffic and leads, getting traffic and having leads coming in while you're out or busy or doing, living your life, guys, that's the way to freedom. When I first left my job, I was like, oh my God, I had my schedule planned. From this time to this time, I'll do this. From this time to that. But you know what? Eventually, I started getting leads, so many leads coming in. I didn't have to spend almost my entire day, plugging away and writing articles and, doing all these classified ads. It didn't work out that way because I started to I understood the importance of having traffic. And a lot of people, you don't want to work harder, right? You want to work smart and hard. So, but you want to work smarter, right? So the way to do that is to have constant lead flow. How do you do that? By getting traffic, having systems going, and having different pages or different means of traffic. One can be your YouTube channel, one can be Facebook Lives, one can be actual traffic that you're paying for, one can be your blog. So having traffic pulling from all these different sources, and then you have different income streams. So literally there is not a day that goes by that I do not earn a commission on one of my income streams. I think at this point I have about 10 different income streams, and every day I get paid from one of them. And guys, that's just having constant lead flow. Again, that's by generating YouTube videos like the one you're watching right now. I have a blog. I have my Facebook page where I do a lot of interaction, a lot of live videos. And I have my regular capture page as well. I'm sending traffic. So, when you have it set up that way, and when you have leads coming in constantly, you can go about your day more, guys. Remember, the whole point of this industry is to have time freedom. You don't want to be strapped down, to a computer all day. You want to have leads coming in while you're sleeping. Just like they were coming into my phone last night. I'm looking at the phone like, it literally woke me up. And when I get waken up, like, that's a good thing to get woken up to, but sometimes it's like, oh my gosh, it's hard for me to go back to sleep. So I kind of woke up, I slept like a little bit longer. I got up like 10:30 because I was woken up twice, and I should just turn my ringer off, but sometimes I just don't think about it. But in order for you to have the time freedom and for you not to feel so bogged down, you're gonna have to have constant lead flow. People coming into your funnel on a daily basis, not one or two, 10 or 20 coming into your business on a daily basis. No matter what stream it is, but you want to have constant lead flow. So your YouTube channel, your Facebook lives, your blog, your live videos, any type of paid traffic. You want to have all these systems working for you while you're sleeping, because that is what makes the time freedom. So I told my mom, like, Mom, no, let's hang out. Like, it's not a big deal if I go back home. Of course, once I get back home, I'll check my emails and, do any follow-up calls I need to talk to anyone and make some videos. I did a live video before I even got home, so, I mean, it really doesn't take as much time as I was thinking. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can work an hour a day and really be done, unless I'm just talking to somebody and, walking them through a process and it takes longer. But really, it doesn't take that much when you have constant leads. You have people coming through your funnel on a daily basis. You're not spinning your wheels as much. And again, that's by having systems set up and having different sources running for you around the clock, guys. So that's what you want to do. Tap into different sources. Have everything going around the clock for you. Tap into that paid traffic. I do have, and I did a video on this. I think it was my last video where I recently purchased a broadcasting system, and I sent out yesterday over 1,000 text messages, and I got sales right away. Didn't talk to anyone. And one guy I talked to, I was like, hey, just want to know, how did you see my advertisement? He was like, I got a text message. So the system works. This system is providing like constant leads. If you don't have a system like that in place just yet, that's fine. But I would encourage you to get a system that shoots out, to like a type of system that shoots out leads like 24/7, like always bringing leads into your system. If you can't get a system like that just yet, then, you may have to go a little bit harder, and that's okay. But until you do your videos, do your lives, do these things to generate more traffic, get a blog going, these are things that, you can start doing right now. But the trick is to have constant lead flow, people constantly coming into your sales funnel in order to generate sales, guys. And that's how you can step out and spend the entire day doing what you want and still make money. That's how you do it, by having constant traffic. And if it has to be free, then do videos. This video is completely free. The video I did on Facebook Live is completely free. So start somewhere, but you want to be able to generate leads, constant lead flow on a daily basis. If you have if you're getting one person coming into your funnel on a daily basis, it's not enough. You're just gonna like get annoyed. You're gonna like, oh my God, this is not working. It's not enough. And I said that on my last video with traffic, you have to have so many people opting in. Again, the conversion when it comes to this industry is 1 to 2 to 3%, depending on the product or service. Could be better, but typically that's what you're looking at. So you have to have leads constantly coming in. So you have new leads, you have fresh leads coming in, you have leads that are kind of sitting there and maybe they're being, the autoresponder is going to them. So you got to have a constant flow, right? The new leads coming in, the people who've been sitting there for a while, maybe they're not, maybe they haven't joined, they're still on the fence, but you're still drip feeding them, right? They're getting drip fed through a auto series follow-up while you got your new leads coming in, guys. That's gonna produce sales. It has to produce sales because it's too many people to not. Now you got the numbers for the sales to start rolling in, but the key is to have constant lead flow. If you're getting 1 to 2 opt-ins a day, it's just not enough. You need to beef that up. So if you're getting 1 to 2 opt-ins a day, then you know that you're gonna have to put in more work. If you cannot buy paid traffic, then you're gonna have to take more time and put in more work to get the traffic. Again, do the videos. I tell people all the time, they work. I get people all the time messaging me that saw me on YouTube And that's how I bring them into my business. You know, step up and do some videos, guys. They work, you know. So again, at the end of the day, I did have a great day. I want to show you guys a shirt that I got done at the mall yesterday. Give me a second. I gotta take this off. Yeah, I took it off already, but I do want to show you because I did a Facebook Live. I got this shirt made yesterday at the mall, and this is what it says, if you can read it. Hope I'm holding it up here. It says Digital Entrepreneur Queen. I got this shirt made, and I wanted something that I can just have of my own. But a guy at the mall actually, I gave him, you know, what I wanted on the shirt. He put everything else together. So I actually had that on today. And of course, I got questions. Well, what do you do? What do you do? And I'm like, oh, so happy that you asked, you know. But I just wanted to show you guys that shirt. But anyway, at the end of the day, I had a great time with my mom today. We had a great time, complete time freedom again, because I had leads flowing in constantly, making me money with systems in place. Okay, guys? So again, you want to have these systems set up so you're not spinning your wheels. You want to have CLF, constant lead flow. People constantly coming into your system, okay? That's the way that you're going to start to see sales. Again, you have people who have been sitting there. They should be getting fed with an autoresponder, some type of drip campaign, and then your new people that come in. So with all these people coming in, your new people, your old people, remember that the pipe I told you about, the pipe? And then all of a sudden the sales start coming out, right? The sales start coming out. It's only so many that can fit in that pipe. Eventually, the pipe is going to burst and you're going to get sales. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Remember, constant lead flow. You know, this is the way you're going to achieve freedom and have your time, because that's ultimately what we want, right? Is our time freedom. All right, guys, I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye. Take care.